We are live. Oh my gosh, can I do this? I'm working out something new here. Hello. Okay. Good morning, Cecilia. How are you? Hi, guys. Oh, what a day. Wasn't sure if I was going to make it on time. I had to make a quick mad dash out to the garage to get this clamp because, you know, the little camera thingy that you recommended, Cecilia. I've got it clamped to my tablet here so that I can actually see myself. But I've got the chat going on here. This is my tablet. I'm going to rearrange things. This is what I'm working on today. I know you see the dining room through the doorway. That still shows some of our construction stuff from when we were working on the wall last year. I know my house is in total chaos, but we're going to take care of that today. So let me rearrange some things. In fact, I probably ought to pan the camera down first off because, well, you don't want to see the chat in the frame. Oh my gosh, my daughter's stuff here. All right, let's throw that away. Okay, maybe I can wiggle this here. Maybe that will work. Will that work? That works, kind of, sort of. Okay, come on now. I want this to be angled up so that I can see it. Oh my goodness. Can it go down? Well, I guess I can read this way. Yeah, I can read this way. Good morning, beautiful. How are you doing, Amanda? Good morning, Maggie. How are you? Okay. What a day this is going to be, guys. And I'm airing out a lot of my dirty laundry today because I know I'm not the only one that deals with shit like this. Okay, I'm going to say it. There, I said it, Amanda. I said the word. It's been on my mind for weeks, and I finally said it. This is the shit I've been living in. Well, I shouldn't say living in. I've been just existing, basically. There's no living in this living room. I'm just existing, just getting by from day to day some days because the chaos around me just overwhelms me to the point where I shut down. My daughter, my kids have taken like child development classes in high school. I mean, they didn't have any of those kind of classes when I went to school, but they learn a lot more about behavioral aspects of human nature than I ever did. And so they understand a lot more about mental health than I do. Well, my daughter was discussing with me one day that from I've described how I deal with clutter and how it overwhelms me, she calls that executive decision syndrome or something like that. I don't know the specific technical term, but I do. I will shut down if I feel too overstressed. That's why I've been trying to focus on like small areas at a time. Like when we were working in the kitchen, I focused on my island first. And then if I wanted to get to my countertop behind me, then I could. But the countertop was behind me, so I couldn't see it. It wasn't distracting me. It wasn't giving me all kinds of anxiety. And then I moved over to the hutch another day. And then the pantry cabinet the next day. So little chunks of cleaning. And so this is my little corner. I'm letting you guys in on my little sanctuary. This is kind of like my sanctuary corner. You probably, as I know Cecilia saw my tablet. I have it on a stand that sits right here next to my couch. And I do everything there. I chat with you guys on on Zooms there. But this is what I have a problem with. We got this table behind the couch that just is a major, major hotspot. Okay, let me take a breather. I know I've been talking for 5 minutes already. Let me take a breather. Let me take a quick glance at chat. I'm sorry, I'm going to get really close into your face. That's the chat's right down here below. Yeah, I know, Maggie. It's just it's crazy. My life can be crazy. Eating breakfast before going grocery shopping. That's the smart thing to do, Maggie. Don't ever go to grocery shopping on an empty stomach. You enjoy bless your heart. You enjoy 2 hours. Amanda enjoyed 2 hours of silence. Thank goodness. Yes. Sometimes we just need to chill and disconnect from everybody. Everybody and everything. Yes. I'm so glad you're feeling better, Amanda. Great job. Great job. Executive dysfunction. I knew I couldn't quite remember exactly what. Thank you, Maggie. Executive dysfunction. I knew it was. I've never been formally diagnosed, but my daughter, who has gone through mental health care herself because of her own issues that she's had to deal with, has learned some of this. And when I shared my journey with her and my struggles, that's what she concluded, that I probably have those elements within me. I may not even be on the spectrum majorly, but we're human. We all have minds. We all have a mentality. So it's going to affect each of us differently and at different degrees. And so it's not uncommon for someone my age to finally get some sort of understanding about themselves. So much to do, but trouble deciding what to do first. So you stay overwhelmed and then you get nothing done. Exactly. And what I do for my defense mechanism, I procrastinate. I put my blinders on and just sort of ignore the chaos that's completely surrounding me. That's why I get so deep dived into watching YouTube videos, because that's my distraction. Yesterday, I just came upon a planner on YouTube. You guys probably already know her. I just discovered her. I may have watched 1 or 2 of her videos years ago, but I never knew her. But yesterday I just came upon her, and I learned that she had done a live stream yesterday, so I watched the replay of it. Her name is Marianne Cresp, and I guess she's from Australia. In fact, sometimes she will share some of the chat from her live stream on the screen, and there was a name on there of somebody who commented that I recognized, that I've become friends with this past year. And so I commented on her video yesterday, and when she replied with my name. I'm like, how does she know me? This is the first time I've even heard of her. So just and she was sharing her technique on planning and organizing with her planner, and brain dumps, and her weekly spread, her daily spread, things like that. But more importantly, the message that she shared was about taking care of our own mentality and being kind to ourselves and filling our love cup for ourselves so that we have more love to give. We're always giving and taking care of everybody, and we end up emptying ourselves out, and then we wonder why we feel overwhelmed. And it's because we're not taking care of ourselves. And so this is my self-care day today. I'm going to tackle an area in my home that has been neglected for so long, and I'm going to do this for me. And this is day 11 of FlyLady's cruising through the holidays. Now, her description of today's video, if you go back and watch the link that I put down below for today's video, isn't exactly, I'm not following that exact one today, but I feel like this is important to me. and then we can address the others, because there's no set that you got to have that you have to do her system in this particular order. You work at your own place. So anyway, oh goodness, my goodness, you guys are chatty today. Very common for people with ADHD. Good morning, Jamie. Listening while I'm driving. Well, I don't know how talkative I will be today, but keep your eyes on the road. Have a safe journey, my friend. Collect empty and half empty Pepsi cans on my soda table. Yeah. I'm kind of like self-diagnosed too, Maggie. Yeah, I used to work at a hospital, so it was common for some staff members to kind of self-diagnose because we're just around and recognize certain elements in other people. And so then we start seeing some of those elements within ourselves. And I know doctors and nurses are really bad. And they can become the worst patients too. I've seen that firsthand. How to ADHD is a great YouTube channel for ADHD. Okay. Currently, my sofa table has a box of Halloween Oracle cards, a QR code to order school pictures, a bracelet I took off in August, mints, a bobbin charger, 2 vapes, 2 Pepsi cans, controllers, and Kindle. Oh my gosh, Amanda. Well, I hope you grabbed your Glad rags and your empty Walmart sack, because we're going to be throwing some things away. We're going to clean some of this shit up. Okay, I'm saying it. We're cleaning the shit up. Okay, I'm saying it loud and proud. Oh my, and my Voltaren gel for my thumb from when I punched that dumpster in May. Oh my gosh, I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow, and I don't want to go. Oh my gosh, Maggie. Well, let's get okay. I'm not gonna let's focus on the couch itself for now. Let me angle the camera down a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. Yeah, there's my mess. There on the floor, right there in front of my couch. We're gonna clean this all up, guys. And yes, I know I need to sweep. I need to do all the things, but we're tackling the mess one little bit at a time, being kind to ourselves all along, and not beating ourselves up for, why didn't I do this years ago? Why didn't I do this last week? Or, here I am showing my dirty laundry to everybody, and it's so embarrassing. No, we're getting rid of that negative self-talk. We're going to be kind to ourselves. I even sat down here today and made up a list of things that I want to accomplish this coming year. So, and I was even sitting here doing some budgeting. I got myself a mental health gratitude journal, so I'm going to try to do that a little bit more this coming year. Yeah, okay. Let me set this over here to the side. Yeah, I know, just shuffling things from one side to the other. And my couch, everything gets shoved down into the couch. If a jacket gets taken off, it goes in between the cushions. In fact, my couch has been broke because, see where this cushion is here? My son sat down and busted the wood frame underneath it. And so we had to put an extra cushion there to kind of bulk it up. All right. Let me get this out into the other room. Oh, goodness. Oh, my. I have an old house, so the flooring isn't completely even. And so whenever I walk across the floor, it jiggles things in the kitchen. So it seems like the kitchen's alive, but that's just because I've been walking through it. Okay. Okay, let's throw this away. And all right, I need to stop going back and forth. I need to stop going back and forth so much because I'm going to find things that needs to go into the bathroom, into the dirty laundry. Okay. I'm going to set this off to the side here. This is my big trash can. I don't want you guys to see how big a trash can it is, but I'll just go over to there if I need to throw something away. All right, let's focus on in front of the couch first off. Okay, these are my old tennis shoes. I can throw those away. Why do I still have those? I have not a clue. Okay, I'm going to start setting my dirty laundry on the couch behind you guys. And then I'll collect it all up and get it gone. All right, where's my broom? See, I'm such a negligent housekeeper that I don't even know where my broom is. All right, got my broom. All righty then. What am I stepping? No, I thought I was stepping on something. All right. What was that? Oh my goodness. Oh, this came with my planner. Let me see. I'll see if I can show you. Here's the, oops. There, can you guys see it? Burn steady, not out. That's what we're going to do today. We're focusing on just burning steady. We're not going to rush too bad. I know I'm terrible about getting excited about doing something and then being so gung-ho that I get in such a rush. I need to slow down. And then I end up burning myself out. I'm going to have to mop this floor. I can see where there was a mess on the floor. All right. So you don't even have to watch me if you just want to listen. Because, you know, who wants to see this mess? Nobody wants to see this mess. I don't want to see this mess. But that's why we are saying goodbye to this mess. And we're being kind to ourselves in the process. We're not beating ourselves up. We're just tackling it. One little scoop of mess at a time. Okay. Set that aside for right now. Scoop that over to the side for a minute. Now, I got my rag here. Oh, excuse me. Okay, I'm going to move this over here. Whoa. Come on now. So I can read you guys. There we go. Oh my God, come on now. Well, I can see what you guys are saying. Get there. Okay. You never want to, Maggie, you never want to go to, oh no, oh, sorry. I never want to go to the doctor, Maggie. I don't even make appointments until my husband tells me I have to. Yeah. I hear you. I think that's just the way us women are sometimes. We just, we can get by, you know, we tell ourselves it's nothing when it really isn't. I haven't had a visit to the lady doctor in several years. It's going to be done. Yeah. Hubs makes fun of me because I said the way he cleans is just moving the pile of stuff from one room to another. He said, yep, that's cleaning. He just leaves the piles, though, and doesn't put them away. You know, my dad used to tell my mom that he was going to revoke her pilot's license because she would do that. She would have a pile of stuff and shuffle it from one table to another table, one room to another room. Yeah. Oh. We moved to Germany in 2023, and I had my lady doc appointment. I need to go. They're just so dismissive, my pain and condition. Yeah, I hear you. That's why I think that's why some people just don't understand women's. It depends on the doctor. I mean, some doctors are really good in understanding. Trying to find one of those kind of doctors can be tough to do. But yeah, because so many male doctors don't fully understand the woman anatomy, even though they went to college, they went, to medical school and all that. There's so much more to the woman anatomy than just physical, and so trying to find it. Yeah. So anyway, I shouldn't talk like I'm not like I know what I'm talking about, because I really don't know what I'm talking about. All right. All right. I've got a spoon I need to take in the kitchen. Okay. Shoes are going over there. Okay. Oh my. I got several things here that needs to go in the kitchen. I'm going to go do that right now. Let me go do that right now. I'll be right back. And my phone's a ding-a-linging. Oh, noisy. And it seemed like my kitchen, I did my kitchen last week, and it was nice and clean. Today, you can't tell I did much of anything in it. So that's frustrating when you put so much hard work in, and then it just doesn't seem to stay the way you want it to. Okay. Let me move these things over by my desk. Because I had some extra pens here and scissors and all that lovely stuff. Okay. Alrighty, this is a laptop that I don't even think works anymore. We were going to try and get it fixed, but it would have cost more than a brand new laptop to get it fixed. Oh, we got cords here too? My goodness. Alrighty. All this stuff away. This little box my husband made years ago, and it makes a nice little table for me while I'm sitting here, but then everything gets piled on it. I got piles of everything everywhere. Okay, and this is the remote control. Okay. Now let's get my broom. Oops, sorry for mooning you guys. There we go. Oh my goodness, what's this back here? Okay. There we go. All right, there's my... We're not here to do things perfectly. We're just here to make some kind of progress and get it done. So, FlyLady always tells us that it's about progress over perfection. Yeah. Okay, Maggie, you have a great day, my friend. Alrighty. Well, I guess, Amanda, it's just you and me. Oh, my. All right. Let's see. Oh, I guess I should do that at the end. Yeah, having a camera angled like that so you can see what things, you see things that you don't want to see. Because it's just around the corner, or it's just underneath something. I'm going to have to do some scrubbing for these spots here on my floor. I don't have that with me today, so. But the big mess, the bulky mess is, that's the important thing. All right. Now, set that over to the side for just a minute. Okay. Now this is going to be a yucky mess. Because things get shoved under this cushion all the time. Who knows what all is in here. Whew. Probably stuff that I've lost a long time ago. Like here, I need to wash this. This is a eyeglass wipe. I need to wash that so I can wipe my glasses again. Okay. So we're just going to do what we can. And, you know, FlyLady talks about the magazines. I get a collection of ads every week. What is this? What's the date on this? It's even a past due. That was from last week. There's no reason why I need to hold on to that. Okay. Here's some more clothes. What is this? Oh. Okay. Okay. It's about my son's senior class. Okay. That can be pitched. That can be pitched. These are things that needs to go into the dirty laundry. Okay. What's this? Sort of deep learned most. Oh, you sort of deep cleaned most of the living space on Friday because we knew company was going to need to pee. Okay. Which meant they'd be walking through the house. Ah, okay. That makes sense. Hello, Misha. How are you? Yeah, you're seeing my house at its worst. We are cleaning my little corner of the living room, and it is a fright. I just sort of exist in this room. I don't really live in the living room. I just sort of exist in this living room. So we want to get back to living and thriving. So, good grief. What all got in here? Okay. There is a lot of stuff in here that needs to be washed again. It was probably clean at one time, and then somehow it got matriculated underneath the cushion. Where did I get this? I don't know if you guys can see this. It's a keychain. There's the keychain, but it's a reindeer on a keychain. I don't know if you guys can see that at all. Well, I'm too far away from the cameras anyway, but that's weird. All right. All right, let's get the rest of this done. Oh my gosh. I wonder where all my pot holders went. There they are. I've got at least 4 over there on the other couch. Oh, here's another one. Another reindeer keychain. Weird. Okay. Alrighty. Let's bring you guys back over here so I can see you. Okay. Yeah, almost whacked me in the head. Okay. Oh, my house is pretty bad. Oh, it is. Well, join me, Misha. I mean, this is pretty bad too. So we're in the same boat. I told Amanda over on our chat to grab her Glad rags. We're gonna get to cleaning today. You guys know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm referencing whenever I say grab your Glad rags. If you're old enough, you might know. But we're not. I'm not calling a duster or washcloth. They're Glad rags because we want to be happy and joyful while we're cleaning and decluttering. And what in the world's this? What the flip? Yeah, or should I go ahead and say the full word, Amanda? It is a bag of stand screws. I have no idea where these go to. But maybe my husband can find something to do with them on one of his projects out in the garage. My witchy shelves are what need done though, dusting and organizing. Yeah, that thing up there needs dusting too. Well, you can't see it in the camera. It was there earlier. My my mantle. It needs dusting really bad. But I can't get to it because the couch and the table and everything on top of the table. What is in here? Oh. Oh, that's where these go. Okay. All right, I gotta set those aside. I need to sort through those. I didn't know where those went. I feel like I'm doing an archaeological dig here. Does it look like I'm doing an archaeological dig? Because I'm finding money. Well, it's a dime and a penny, and I found 2 other pennies earlier. Most of this is just trash, but there's some valuables that I simply lost or misplaced over the time. Here's another rag. Okay, oh my goodness. Aurora has a monopoly on anything rag, like in this dang house, especially the black ones for makeup removal. Interesting. Yes, it does, like your finding treasures. Some of it is treasures, yeah, but a lot of it's just plain treasure. This thing was empty, and look how full it is now. Okay, let me put these over here so I don't drop them. So that I need a new bag. I need to go get another bag. So here we go. Got another bag. Let me get these out of the way. I'll put those in the bathroom in a little while. Got all my wiring to deal with. Now, okay, here's that. Yeah, it looks like I'm just tossing things from one couch to another, and I am, but those are just clothes that I need to wash, and I will be taking them from that couch into the bathroom where the dirty clothes are in a little bit. I'm just trying to reduce my trips. All right, let's get this cushion out of here, because a lot of things are, well, you can't see this, a lot of things are on here and it's yucky. So let me dump this out. There we go. That's sort of good. Oh my. Should I just bury it back up? Oh my gosh. What the? See, yeah, you can see, clearly see now how my son broke it. So it's a big ass hole. Yes, Amanda, I'm saying all the words today. Oh my gosh. Well, here's a dime. Or no, that's a nickel. I'm going to have to wash these coins. Here's a nickel. Here's a penny. Here's another nickel. Well, or no, that's a quarter. Okay. And here's another nickel. Yeah, I'm going to have to wash these. You look nasty. Okay. Good grief. I'm almost afraid to put my hand down in there. Something might jump out at me and bite me. Here's another penny. You know what? I'm actually getting rich today. This is actually a profitable. Here's another dime and a nickel. I'm actually making money today. Oh wow. Who would have thought cleaning my house would make me money? It's amazing finding layers of things. My sofa is sort of like that because the side I sit on raises up and has storage underneath. It's like a smorgasbord of crumbs and random paper under there. Oh my gosh. Well, we can certainly relate to one another because look at this mess. This is crazy. I'm going to have to vacuum this all out. But I don't want to do that on the live stream and make it really noisy for everybody. So I may, there's more right here. I may just cover it back up. Oh my gosh, what's back here? Oh my gosh, there's one of my socks. Found another sock. Good grief. Yeah, I may have to vacuum this out after the stream because I don't want to get noisy for you guys. Money is money. Yeah, it's dirty money. I'm handling dirty money. I'll have to go wash it. My kitchen table is the catch-all of all things. Just about any flat surface in my house is a catch-all for all things, Misha. So that's why I'm so scatterbrained a lot of times. It's just my house is in chaos, which makes my brain be in chaos. It's usually my dining table because Aurora and Brandon exist there often. Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm gonna do this off camera, off stream. So I'm just gonna cover this back up again. I know I typically wouldn't. Well, but for today, we're going to do it that way. Because I want to try and get as much of the big, bulky mess done as I can. So let's move the Let's see. I can't quite tell where you are. All right, let's move the camera up a bit more. So I want to move the couch and sweep underneath it, but I'm not going to get to that today. So let's focus on that table back behind. Whoa. Can I zoom in a little bit? Yeah, a little. There we go. All right, let's move this over here so then I can still see and read chat. Come on. What? Okay. There we go. There we go. All right. Okay. This is a shelf back here, but it's got a jacket somehow. Oh, great. I just broke a fingernail. Just broke a fingernail. Great. Oh, well. Okay. Let's undo all of these wires so I don't electrocute myself any. I've got this little tray here. Let's just corral all of my wires in it for now, just to get them up out of the way where they're not going to get messed with or damaged. Okay. Oh my gosh, we have only 15 minutes left of this live stream, guys. I've just been doing it. I've just been putting my head down and focusing. It's usually my dining table. Oh, yeah, no sense vacuuming when the bulk is good. Yeah. Right now I'm just focusing on the bulk, and then I can fine tune it with the vacuum later. But I'm kind of sort of playing beat the clock for myself. Like, how much of this corner can I clean up before the full hour is over? Turn it into a game like FlyLady suggests. In fact, I think Mary Poppins was encouraging that kind of thing before I was born. You find the task, you find the, see, what is it? Find the fun and snap the job's a game or something like that. I don't know. Okay. Let's see. What can I throw away? This is my, I need to get a new, calculator. This one's got a missing key. Okay. This needs to go into the kitchen. Great. All right. Let's get them. And here's my kitty mask I wore Friday. I will find homes for those things. I will find homes for those things. Okay. Okay, that goes in the trash. Okay, these are recipes which I need to rewrite these and put them in my little recipe box. Okay, here is a daily calendar thingy, but the top page got all messed up. And this was my This is my planner from last year, and it has some other things in it. I may repurpose that for this coming year. There we go. Okay. Don't need that. Here's another bag if I need another bag. Is this still good? I have to look at that, see if that's still good. What's this? Okay, here's a tray. Put my, and this is sticky notes. Okay, here's another bag, and here's a box with some of my pens in it. And yeah, I need to find a permanent home for that. I think I'm going to leave that back there in the back for right now until I can find a much better home for it. Because I don't want to keep having to get up and down if I don't have to. Okay, these are all bags. Here's my little trash can I ought to put on my desk. There's that. Okay. Oh, goodness. The way I am sitting is not comfortable. Ugh. All right, let's move this over to my desk. Okay. Oh, my gosh. Man, okay. I'm going to say this is full. Let me grab another bag. Oh, goodness sake. Okay. Let's scoot over further. Here's another cord. And another, my gosh, how many cords do I have up here? I only need a couple. Okay, I'll throw this away. Here's a recipe book. I need to finish this. I need to finish this crochet item. This is one of those items that I was working on. Maggie, oh, Maggie's not here, but yeah, I was trying to make this. I don't know if you guys can see that. I got part of the way done. It's Agnieszka Folskog's hat from Waterloo, their performance at the Brighton Eurovision Song Contest in '74. I got this much done. I don't have any of the sparkles sewn on it yet, but that's what I was trying to work on, but I didn't get that much done. Or didn't get it complete anyway. All right, trash. Oh man, standing like this on my leg like this. Okay, I'm going to have to call that number back. I don't know who that was, but I'm gonna have to call him back. This deal. We have only 10 minutes left. Oh my. Okay, I'm gonna call it here. We got a lot done. And my daughter's coming down. So, oh goodness, my back is starting to hurt. Oh goodness. By standing at that awkward location. That awkward. Oh man. Whew. Leaning on with my knee right there was hard on my back just now. You can slip on through, Bethany. There we go. Oh, my catch. It's usually my dining table because Aurora and Brandon exist. Okay, oh, that I already read that. Yeah, no sense vacuuming till the end. Okay. Oh, damn. Yeah, damn. Yeah, Oh goodness. It's yeah, it's it doesn't hold very much, but I probably ought to clean my desk like I did. Like, I mean, I know Maggie wants me to clean my desk, do a little desk cleaning type video or live stream or something. I really ought to do that. But I've got so much other mess throughout my house I need to focus on. Good morning, Shania. How are you? Oh man. We're trying to be kind to ourselves while I'm cleaning my house. I I was telling the girls earlier, Shania, that this might be my living room, but I really don't live here. I've been basically just existing here because my living room is so chaotic with the mess, and I will put my blinders on and ignore everything else because I start feeling overwhelmed when I focus any attention to the chaos in the room. Learning to break it down into sections helps, but yeah. So we got a lot done this morning, though. We had a major mess here in front of my couch, which you can slip on through real quick. We had a major mess here in front of my couch that we swept up, cleaned up, all that. This was, well, you can't see it over here. I've got a little table over here, well, it's basically a box with carpeting on it. That is what I use to put my glass on. It gets cluttered up. I've got a few things on it now. We cleaned it off, but I've had to put some things on it while I was trying to clean over here. And so we got the couch cushions and stuff done, except for the mystery that's underneath here I need to vacuum. And we got this part of my table back here decluttered. And there's a box of my markers and craft supplies back there that I need to find a permanent home for. But it's all contained, so it's okay where it's at for now. I need to watch you clean because I can't do much of nothing. I was formerly lumbar. Oh no, I have formal lumbar stenosis. Oh my goodness. In other words, my back is jerky. Ooh. I've been having problems this past weekend with my back, and that's because the way, well, like Friday, I shared with you guys on the live stream Friday, is whenever my cat sleeps with us at night, if I'm fast asleep and I end up laying on my back, sometimes my legs will spread apart, and so he will manage to worm his way in between my feet, ankles, shins, and find a little hole to lay in, and that kind of pins my legs down in position. So then when I try to roll over, I can't because he's laying on my legs. And so if I wake up the next morning laying on my back too long, my back kills me and I am useless pretty much the rest of the day. So I've had a little bit of issues with my back, but that's due to my cat and sleeping. And so I hope your situation gets better, Shania. Inch by inch, it's a cinch. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Inch by inch, pretty much. That's all I can do. And I'm sharing it out there to the whole world because I know I'm not the only one that deals with this kind of clutter. And we need to encourage ourselves that we can do it. And as we're encouraging ourselves, we're encouraging others that they can do it too. So it's nothing to be shameful of. Too often I used to find shame in having a very cluttered house. But I think that was just the stigma that I was raised in, and learning to not put shame on ourselves or each other isn't productive in a way. I haven't found it productive for myself anyway. Well, rest your back and you will gain your strength to get up and move again. You are making great progress. It must feel good. It kind of, in a way, it does. But hearing you guys' encouragement of me, even though I might not be very encouraged of myself, but getting that encouragement from you guys is immensely helpful. And I just hope to give even a fraction of encouragement that you guys give to me. And that might help somebody else to be encouraged to make their own positive changes in their own home, in their lives. So thank you, Shania. You are sweet. I don't blame all that on my boyfriend. Don't blame all that on my boyfriend, Bobby. Oh, you don't know Bobby like I know Bobby, Amanda. I mean, I guess because I got upset with him for laying on me like that and not allowing me to move around in bed. He decided to sleep with my Amanda over the weekend, and she's been pretty much stuck in her room all weekend because he won't let her up. So he's moved on to somebody else. What we do for our fur babies. Yep. Yep, he gives me so much joy. My back hurts this morning too. Yeah, oh my gosh, everybody's back. I guess it's that time of the year too, with it getting colder, and we want to just snuggle under and stay warm. I'm not maximalist, but I'm not minimalist either. I love my things and they make me happy. I just need a better way to display things. I understand that. Yep, we got this. We got this. Not just me got this or you got this. We got this. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm going to keep working on this today, but I got a big part of it done in just the 45 minutes we worked. Got the front of the couch done. The actual cushions pretty well cleaned except for the mystery underneath here. I got to vacuum it. I've got my bags of stuff to throw away. My box of wires that I need to sort through. I got a book I need to put in the kitchen with my, I got this Clara's Kitchen recipe book. This is, she grew up during the 20s and 30s, and so this is a list of recipes that they used to make during the Great Depression. She has a YouTube channel, but she passed away a few years ago. Bless her heart, and she's a very sweet lady. But her channel's still available. Clara's Kitchen is the name of her book. I think it's, if you do recipes from the Great Depression or something like that, you'll find her channel. But this is her cookbook. And so she's a very sweet lady. I have a 5-day weekend coming up, so I'm going to spend time with my witchy things and some time crafting. Amanda, don't forget that that package that's coming. I don't know where it is exactly right now. I need to look up the number. But yeah, don't be looking for that package. Hopefully it arrives this week. That'd be great. But when I saw it, I immediately thought of you. So, yeah. All right, my friends. It is going to be 10 o'clock here. I'm going to say adios to all y'all. Oh, what are you going to make, Amanda? Oh, yeah. Yeah, what are you going to make, Amanda? Hubby checked the mail today, so we will check it again later this week. Eek, I'm stoked. Yeah. Well, yeah. I think you'll enjoy it. I think you'll enjoy it. You'll get a kick out of it when you read it. I know that, but I immediately thought of you when I first saw it. I'm making goodbye gifts for the oh, okay. For your coworkers. Yeah. Yeah, you only have just a little over a month. All right. Well, Shania, Amanda, Cecilia's here. Maggie was here earlier, and Jamie was too. And guys, thank you so very much for putting up with and actually tolerating my messy living room. Coasters, bookmarks, and some stickers maybe. Oh, okay. All right, guys. Well, we'll see you guys tomorrow. It is Plan and Play Day. I may be at the desk tomorrow for Plan and Play Day. We'll see. But yeah, we'll see you. Oh, and Misha, I forgot about Misha. I didn't know you were still here, Misha. I'm sorry, I forgot to mention you. All right, thank you guys so much. And for those who are watching this as uh, a replay later on, I'm going to leave links to everybody that was here in the chat down in the description. Go check out their channels, show them some love, subscribe to their channels because we want to encourage and support one another. And I'm so grateful for these lovely ladies who come to these silly live streams of mine and put up with my shenanigans. They give so much love and support to me. And all I can say is we need to share that love, guys. Yep. Bye, guys. We love you. Oop, almost fell over.